Hello, my name's Julie from So Unique, and I will pop all the links down below where you can find me on social media. I am most active on Instagram, and yeah, welcome. I hope everybody's had a good week this week. We've had a lot of hard frost over the week. We had a bit of snow at the beginning of the week, nothing much though. And yeah, every day it's been hard frost and sunshine most of the days. But today I went to work this morning, beautiful sunshine, clear blue skies, and I'm thinking, oh, it's going to be a nice day today, not too cold. And while I've been at work, it's been raining, so it was very miserable walking home, but no rain. So I've just got in from work, so I'm enjoying a nice cup of Yorkshire tea. And yeah, so I thought I'd better come and film because I'm actually filming a little bit later on this week because I've just been that busy. Not so much busy in the shop, but I've been busy at home with commissions. So it's all been good. So I don't know where my week's gone to. So I thought I'd better film this week's vlog, otherwise I'm not going to get it done. Well, this week I've been trying to get as much sort of personal crafting in as I can. So I've taken things to work and I've tried to sort of sew at work when I can, and then I've been crocheting at home, things like that. So my week's just flown by. I don't know where it's gone to. Anyhow, what I'm going to start with is knitting. Now, as you know, I'd got part way through a sock using the Halloween yarn from Green Lambkin Yarn, which I actually got a sock finished. So I'm really pleased I've got a sock finished, and these colours are absolutely beautiful. So that is my first sock. So I did cast on ready for the next sock. Now I don't think I'm going to get, I didn't get any more knitting done this week once I'd finished this one, and I can't see me getting on with the sock over next week neither. So I think that's just going to just sit on the side. I'm taking that to work and I'm just going to leave it there, and if I get a spare half hour or whatever, I'm going to try and do a little bit of knitting. So I'll be hopefully doing the cuff at work this week. I think that's what I'm going to try and do. So yeah, because if I bring it home I'll want to sit down and do it, and I just don't have time now. But yes, I absolutely love this yarn. I love the colours, and it's turned out perfect. So I'm really pleased with that. So I can't wait to get the other sock done. So that's all for knitting this week. So I'll just pop that down. I'm just going to have another drink of tea. Now this week's vlog might not be as long as normal because I haven't really been doing a great deal. We went shopping Friday night, went to Primark. I only got to Primark, I'd got plans on going elsewhere, and Adele came with us, and yeah, that was it. Primark was all we did. I was looking for a sweatshirt and a t-shirt for my granddaughter, and she likes Spider-Man, and I couldn't find anything, and I didn't have time to go anywhere else. And I know on last week's vlog, one or two people left me messages to try, I think it was Asda George and somewhere else, for Spider-Man things. Well, I did get her a colouring set all on Spider-Man, so I've got that for her, but I didn't get a chance to go anywhere else. So Primark had actually got nothing on Spider-Man at all. So I thought, right, I could get a DTF print and we can print it on a plain t-shirt, plain sweatshirt. And when I looked, was it last weekend? I think I looked last weekend. There was nothing there. Etsy hadn't got anything on. They've got plenty of sublimation designs, but I don't think I can have a sublimation because you've got to have more polyester than cotton, and actually I'm not sure what the content is. I'm going to have to have a look, so I need to get them printed up this week. Yeah, otherwise, failing that, I have got an embroidery design of a Spider-Man head, which I've had for a while. So I will be getting the embroidery machine out, I can see, one evening to do that for her. But no, we trekked round and round. We went upstairs to the boys section, and yet again, nothing new in there. But they did have a lot of new other items in. Now, the thing is, for Spider-Man for her, she doesn't really like anything else. But my eldest granddaughter is into Stitch. And when I bought her gifts, there was a few items, so we had a little bit of choice. But when I went in on Friday night, there was absolutely loads of stuff, and I wished I'd have waited and got something different for her. But yeah, lovely stuff, beautiful stuff. So that was nice. And I think they got powder puff girls, which I don't think either of them like that. But yes, anyhow, my eldest granddaughter, she's sorted, so that's one good thing, I suppose. And what else did we get? Oh, Adele got a selection of clothes for herself. I even got myself some clothes as well, which I was surprised at. I got a nice grey jumper and a plummy purpley sweatshirt, and I've got one of the it's like a coat. It's got a hood on it, but there's no sleeves in it, so it's like a gillet or a waistcoaty type of thing, which I thought would be perfect for in the shop, because it can get very, very cold down there, and you know, you can get cold draft on your back, can't you? So I thought I might take that down to the shop and wear that when it is really cold. And it'll also do, I suppose, for the spring when I'm out and about, because I've seen quite a few people wearing these, and I thought, oh, they look nice. So yeah, so yeah, I've got myself sorted out, which I was very, very surprised at, because I never usually find anything I like in Primark. Well, yeah, so that was that. And then Saturday, after I finished work, what I wanted to do is go and look for some curtains for the conservatory. And we went to Dunelm, and they'd got a sale on. But these curtains, I did get some curtains. I just wanted some grey curtains, plain. No, I'm not into patterns on curtains. I just wanted grey. And we did find some that were a good price, but they were silver. And Kevin said to me, oh, they're all right, they're nice. And I said to him, you're thinking of the price, not of the colour. I said, yes, they do look nice, but it's not what I want. Not at all. So we had another look round, and I wanted some thermal lined to keep the heat in and things like that. But I didn't realise at the time that the blackout curtains do the same thing. So I'm looking for thermal and not blackout, but I found some nice blackout ones that were in the sale, but they were still quite expensive for like buying 2 pairs of curtains. But I've got one for the door and a spare one for the door, and yeah, they look nice. They're slate grey, which is perfect, just what I wanted, with like it's got like a little bit of a fleck in it, but they're nice. And we put the new poles up as well in the conservatory. That took a bit of doing. I thought that took for hours on Sunday to do, but we did it. It's all done. The pole's gone higher up on the wall, so the 90 drop of the door curtain, I only need to take it up a little bit, and it's probably about an inch. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until they've dropped a bit to see if they stretch out a little bit more, and I might wash them first as well before I alter them, because I only need to alter one curtain. But they do look quite nice, but they feel actually quite stiff. But yeah, they sort of keep any drafts out, and yeah, I do like them. So that's one job ticked off the list. I've got several jobs on my list, small jobs for Kevin to do. So he's going to be kept pretty busy this year. So that's really all I've done, really. I haven't been anywhere else. So yeah, so let's get back to the crafting, shall we? See, I go off on a tangent, don't I? Right, we'll do crochet now. If you watched last week, you will know that I'm crocheting an Easter chick. I started crocheting this, and I think I did about 7 rounds. I thought I don't like that, so I ripped it out. I started again, and as I'm doing it, I'm thinking this is an odd shape. Mine doesn't look like this, because I'm thinking we're going from the bottom up, and no, we were doing top down, which I should have realised that, because on the pattern it does say head and body. But I don't read, do I? So yeah, because when I was crocheting, I ended up with like what looked like a little hat, and I'm thinking, oh, that's how you create a hat, is it? And I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this is right, because I've never done sort of that before. The last sort of thing I did was, I think, the snowman, really, that got I just got sort of a, yeah, just a round head, yeah, apart from the gingerbread man. So this was new to me, so I'm thinking, oh gosh, have I done something wrong? Have I misread the pattern? So then when we got onto the rounds where you do 4 rounds of just double crochet, I thought I'll keep going, because I can't be wrong here, surely. And the shape was starting to come then, so that was good. So I kept going, and it's looking okay. I'm quite pleased with this. So I'll put the eyes in, so I'll show you how far I've got. So it's in my little goosey bag, and I haven't fully stuffed the head, because I don't know how people manage to crochet when the head's full of stuffing, because I can't manage. So that is my head. The shape is there, which I'm really pleased with. So I can't wait to do the beak and get that on. But now the eyes look in the right position. Yeah, so I'm liking that. I'm just hoping that I have enough yarn. But I've got that much yarn. So, and the body, I think, oh, have I got about, how many rows have I got left to do? I think the head's somewhat bigger than the body. Let's have a look. Right, I'm on row 34. 20. I think I've got about 20 rows to do. Rounds. 20 rounds to do. So I'm hoping that I have enough yarn, but if I haven't, I have got another shade, and I'll just have to change and put another shade of yellow in, which I think will be fine, because if you look at the pattern, it's actually sat in a little shell. So I've got the white at the ready, so all being well, it should work out okay one way or another. But no, I am enjoying it. I think it's nice to challenge yourself again now and again, isn't it, to do something that's out of your comfort zone. But yeah, so I can't wait for this to be done. So I will try and do as much as I can over the week, and we'll see how we get on. I would like to sort of get the body done over this week. At least then I'd have something to share with you next week. I'm just going to have a drink of tea. Oh, it's starting to get cold now. Right, so I'll show you how far I've got on my embroidered trees. Right, let's have a look. I think, I can't remember how far I got last week, but I've definitely done these this week. I can't remember now. I'd have to have a look at last week's video to see how far I got. But this is in the metallic thread of Dawn. I really like stitching with that, and it really looks nice in the flesh. That I don't know if it picks up the glitter. And this one's like a zigzaggy tree in 2 colours, and I'm just doing this tree. This is all in French knots, so that's looking nice. That's better. Yeah. So it's coming along slowly, but it's coming along. I'm really enjoying it, and yeah, I'm looking forward to when it's finished. I know it's not going to be able to go up on the wall yet, but yeah, I'm really liking that. So I'm hoping to get a little bit more done. Even if I only get a couple of trees done, I'll be more than happy with that. So I'll just pop that back in its bag. So I'm keeping that in my William Morris bag. I made this quite a while ago, but I just love these colours. And yeah, I'll keep saying I'm not a blue fan, but I just like these. Yeah, that's really, I think, about everything I've actually got to share with you this week. Oh no, it's not. I've got one more thing. Oh dear, my brain's not working this week at all. Oh. Right, well, the commission I've got this week was the Peter Rabbit quilt that I've got. And what size is it? 31.5-inch square, I think it is. So I think that's about 80 centimetres. And I'm really pleased with it. It looks lovely, and I managed to get it finished yesterday. But I haven't got it here to show you because it's down at the shop. I had to take it down there and sort of get it pressed and get the lint roller on it to make sure there were no bits of thread or anything else left on it. But what I'm going to do is I'll put either a few pictures in or a little bit of video or something so you can see the finished item. And if anybody's interested in wanting to see how the quilt was put together, how it was made, I have been filming snippets of it, and I'm going to put that as a separate video so you can sort of see a little bit more in depth how it's made. It's perfect really for anybody who's a beginner who wants to see how a little quilt is put together, or if you're just interested in just seeing how it's put together. So that should be coming up sometime later on this week, I'll say, because I've just got to do all the editing really, and then it will go live. So if you've subscribed to the channel and hit the notification bell, you will get a notification of when the video is uploaded. And I think the section is, it's not going to be a tutorial section, it'll be sort of just a how I made. So there will be other things coming in this section over the weeks, over the months for this year. So it could be how I make a baby quilt. There might be even how I make a memory bear. I don't know yet, but we'll see if I've got time. I mean, I've got this week's sort of commissions that I've got to do. Is I've got a memory bear to do, and I've got I think you call it a bed runner, I suppose. It's a memory bed runner, so I'm not really sure how wide it's going to be. I'm going to have to work that out, and it just goes across the bottom of the bed. So one's a granddad and one's a dad. So that is what I'm starting tonight after tea. After my grandson's gone home, I'll be back out here, and I'm just going to get cutting. I might not get anything started on the bear tonight, but at some point I will do a how I make a memory bear. So I've got 1 or 2 new things coming for this year, and I will be doing the notebook cover as well. So that will probably be coming next. Right, well, I think that's probably all I've got to share with you this week. So thank you for joining me. I hope everybody has a lovely week. I hope you managed to get some crafting done, and I will see you all again soon. So thank you for joining me. Bye for now. If you'd like to see how the quilt made, I will be putting up a vlog to show how I've made it. It's especially sort of there for anybody new that doesn't do quilting or anything, or anybody that's interested how to put a simple quilt together. So if you want to go and check that out, please do, and I hope you enjoy it.